What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Pro Tech, and I'm back on another video, man. If I get to our word of God, from God right now. Hope God's open doors for all y'all. Jesus' name, pray, amen. Today's video, I have a Eagles Commanders Week 3 preview. I'll be having my boy JC from JC Sports Talk stop by this evening to go ahead and we can talk about the game together as a collective group. Me and him will probably argue as Commanders and Eagle fans always do. I'm waiting for him to pull up, and we can definitely start the show. It's gonna be a very interesting game this Sunday. Carson Wentz is to face the Eagles for the first time since getting traded from Philadelphia in 2021. Yeah, 2021. Getting traded from the Eagles to Colts. And the Colts actually traded him from them to now him being a Washington Commander and being on his third team in 3 years. So first time I get this face the Eagles again. It's gonna be a very interesting game Sunday. I'm excited for it though. I'm definitely looking forward to it. It's definitely gonna be a good one, and one to probably remember. So I'm looking forward to this one, man. It's gonna definitely be fun. I'm waiting for him to pull up so we actually can start the show. So but shout out to anyone that's pulling up to the stream. Appreciate you guys definitely pulling up. So you got two in the building. Shout out to that are in the building right now. Yo, what it do, Hawk? Hawk! What it do, Hawk? How you living, bro? What's going on with you? How you doing, bro? Hope all is well. We got Bree in the building. What's going on with y'all, man? How y'all living tonight? I'm waiting for JC to pull up, but yeah, man. Sorry the lack of energy tonight, man. My neck is killing me, bro. I'm in a ton of pain right now, honestly speaking. No excuses. I'm trying to bring y'all the best energy I can bring y'all, but right now it hurts to laugh, hurts to do anything, bro. Like, it don't hurt, bro. Can't slept the wrong way or something, but I think I'll be all right. We ain't, man. Hope all is well. I'll be all right, man. She kind of needs to lay down after the stream and probably just chill out a little bit. I'll be all right. We waiting for JC, man, so we get the show rolling. But yeah, it's gonna be a tough one Sunday, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Eagles present a lot of problems, especially offensively, with Jalen Hurts is running, and you know what I'm saying. His throwing ability has been better this year and previous years. Also, they have Miles Sanders and Boston Scott and Kenneth Gainwell to run the football with and catch passes out the backfield. So that's going to definitely be a problem for the Commanders. We're going to definitely have to stifle their run game and make them one dimensional. But even if you make them one dimensional, they still have really good weapons in A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and also Dallas Goedert. And Quez Watkins. He did catch a bomb. I don't put a lot of stock into Quez Watkins, but he's a really good number 3 receiver. So that's another guy you want to keep your eye on if you really want to, win this game. But I'm more worried about the other 3 guys I mentioned before Quez, because all those 3 guys are definitely problems. AJ, Dallas Goedert, and definitely Devonta Smith are all freaking problems. Defensively, they pose a lot of problems as well with guys like Jordan Davis, Javon Hargrave, Fletcher Cox in the middle of the defensive line. All of them can wreak havoc. All of them are going to be relatively fresh during the game because they rotate so well together. They're going to definitely be a problem on the interior defensive line. And also, another thing that's going to pose a problem is their edge rushers. Josh Sweat's really good. He's a really good edge rusher. I think it's a Pro Bowler last year, I believe. Really good edge rusher over there in Philadelphia. They did lose Derek Barnett, but who really cares, right? Derek Barnett's not that great of a player anyway to begin with, but he's really good at that. But still, losing Derek Barnett probably did hurt a little bit. And they got Hassan Reddick, the guy they signed in free agency for a ton of money to be another edge rusher for them, come off the edge and make a ton of plays. So edge rushing is really good as well. Hey, here goes JC. What it do, Dubs? What's going on? Got JC in the building. What it do? Welcome to the channel again.
Yo, what's up, my guy Tone? What's the deal? It's here, man. It's here,
man. It's finally here.
We talk. Hey, no more hiding, brother. Hey, no more hiding. I don't talk trash.
I don't have nobody. Don't put me in that. Tone don't have nobody. Tone don't run away from no smoke. We lose. I'm gonna say, bro. I'm gonna clap it up for y'all. Give y'all respect.
Uh-huh.
I ain't say nothing negative for the Eagles when we tempted.
Me and Big Smooth, man, Big Tim's, man, we was going at it, man. I mean, the Commanders, man, y'all love Carson Wentz, and it's funny, right? It's funny, y'all love Carson Wentz. It's funny though because when he was on the Eagles, he was trash. Like he couldn't stay healthy.
I wasn't one of those. One of those.
He throws interceptions, and he fumbles a lot, and y'all Carson Wentz lovers all of a sudden.
See, I wasn't one of those. I actually like Carson in Philadelphia, so I'm an outlier. I said Carson's a darn good quarterback. It's done.
Oh man,
I was the outlier. I was never the guy like, Carson sucks. I'm not one of those. I never was one of those. I respect game and I see game. And Carson's a solid starting quarterback. You've been a solid starting quarterback for his whole career.
Where would you rank him though? Right now, where would you rank him? Like from 1 to 32? Because I'm not even going to tell you what Time say, man. I'm not going to tell you what he said, where he ranked Carson Wentz. But I want to hear, where would you put Carson Wentz right now? 7 years in the league, and take everything into consideration. Like no playoff experience, injury history. I mean, talent-wise, where would you rank him in the league right now out of 32?
Probably 17.
17.
Right under the Mendoza line.
Okay. 17. All right.
I couldn't put him. I couldn't put him no higher than 15, honestly, just because you got guys like Kirk, who's been consistent over the years. You guys got Dak, who gets on my nerves, but Dak is Dak. It is what it is. In our own daggone division. When you look at Jalen Hurts is ascending too. Don't get it wrong, but yeah, it's a bunch of other quarterbacks I think that's better than Carson right now. Honestly speaking, but he's done some good things in the first 2 weeks. He showed some good things in the first 2 weeks. As you see the consistency for 60 minutes.
Okay. I mean, he said 15. I mean, he said 15 too. So, I mean, hey, he's in your chat right now. Yeah, big moves. Yeah. He said Carson Wentz is 15 and, he's better than Jalen Hurts and all that stuff. But, that's his opinion.
Watch out. Without Carson, y'all won't.
But the same. Yeah. Yes, we know that. And, how many times it did? Did I tell y'all that too, man? Don't I be saying that? Like y'all act like that. I've never said.
You not these other creators. I ain't seen no evil creators' names. No.
Yeah, I'm saying, without Carson Wentz, we don't have home field advantage. Without Carson Wentz, in fact, he threw a 2-point conversion on a torn ACL. Like this dude had heart. Now, I mean, that wasn't his first 2.5 years. Was great. I mean, great leader, everything. It's after we won the Super Bowl with a backup. They built a statue for Nick Foles. That's when he started getting inside his head. And that's when he went from a top 5 quarterback to just slowly slumping mentally. He got himself out of, out of some plays that he couldn't really explain. So, but definitely.
I will say, though, in 19, he was really good, though.
Yeah,
he was really good.
He brought us to the playoffs. Yeah, he won the division. He won his 4 games in a row. We had to win every one of those games. Every one of those games we had to win. And yes, he got it out. And then once again, the Eagles drafted Jalen Hurts, and he got inside his head. And then it's like
he does have a weak psyche.
Exactly. You gotta keep stroking his ego, man. Like, I mean, he's a confidence guy, right? Once he gained confidence, man, you can't stop him. He's like the top 3 quarterback in this league if he has confidence. But once you start losing that, it's over. It's over. And he is his own biggest enemy when it comes to that. His psyche is so weak.
Yeah, he does some good things in the first 2 weeks. 7 touchdowns, 3 picks. I know we 1-1. I know we did lose to Detroit Lions. I know everyone lost the Lions.
No, don't say. Boy, I'm telling y'all, I've been saying it all season long. I'm like, the Lions are not the Lions that y'all used to know. Last year, the Lions lost 3 games. including the one with the Ravens on a 63-yard field goal, last second field goal, or the Ravens would have lost the Lions last year. They beat the Cardinals last year. They beat some good teams and lost 3 close games. 3 close games last year. And now this year, the pass rush is insane. I tell people, if we did not have Jalen Hurts, we probably would have lost that game because Jalen Hurts is the one that got us out of these, sacks, right? When the line came crushing in, hey, he was gone out of there. And unlike y'all, Carson Wentz was stay there, and he got sacked, 6 times?
He held the ball too long. That was my thing with Carson. It was a couple of those sacks. Especially one with the safety, he just held the ball too daggone long. And Scott kept calling these long developing plays. I want to run a post. I want to run this deep out. I want to run this 9 route down the south. Bro, this ain't the game for that. This wasn't the game for it.
That was
it's never the game for it. Aiden Hutchinson is him. You do not play with Aiden Hutchinson. He is him.
No.
You need to get the ball out. You need to run the slant.
Y'all didn't watch tape from the Eagles game the week before? And y'all didn't see how Jalen Hurts was running for his life? Even our offensive line was like, look, he built us out. We messed up. He built us out. I mean, the Lions, man, they were like bringing pressure from everywhere. Hutchinson was moving from there to there to there.
They were blitzing draws off of everybody. They blitzed draws off everybody.
Yeah.
I'm going to blitz 100 dudes. I'm going to send the whole team at you. I'm going to send the whole team at you. If we get to the quarterback, if we don't get to him, we'll bite the bullet. But you're going to get to this quarterback now. And that's exactly what they did. They got the Wentz. They flushed him a little bit. But, hey, speaking of weaker psyches, he won that second half. After getting sacked 4 times in the first half. And Wayne did his thing. Got back in the ball game. We should have been down 22-0. That was pitiful. I ain't know. But at least he made it a ball game. He got off his tail and said, look, we ain't gonna lose this game 45-10. We're gonna fight and scratch and get back in this ball game. That's what he did. The defense stinks. That's why we lost.
Man, y'all defense. Man, what's the biggest, weakest part of y'all defense?
Secondary is horrible.
What's it different from last year? I thought y'all had mostly the same players and Cam Curl and.
I mean, Cam Curl hasn't played yet this year though. He's
okay.
Good. But I mean, Bobby McCain's trash. I tell everybody this on the channel all the time. Bobby McCain is trash. William Jackson III, I don't know what happened to him. He looked horrible. He looks horrendous. That man can't make a play.
What?
He can't cover a cold.
What?
He can't do nothing. He looks horrible. Horrible.
Wasn't he your best DB last year?
Yeah.
But do you think is the lack of pressure on the other quarterback? The DBs could only hold the wide receiver for so long, man. You know what I mean? The DBs could only do so much.
But even when he's in a position to make a play, he just don't make a play. That Amon-Ra St. Brown touchdown in the corner. Oh. The man was right there. He slipped. He was right there. He was right there. That should have picked for Jared Goff.
Man.
He was right there to make a play. I'm like, got it. Here we go. Got him. Huh? How did he catch that? I just saw Will Jack. Oh, he on his tail. He on his behind. Oh.
Hey, the play that broke your back was that DeAndre Swift one, where this dude was on the ground, taking a nap. Nobody was around him. Yo, look, he was like this. Okay. He got up, juke a couple people. I'm like, that right there, that would have broke my heart. I mean, y'all were crawling back into the game, and then to have that was like
down 7, it's 3rd and 15. I'm like, we'll get stopped. We'll put a field goal. Maybe a 10-point game going to the fourth quarter. Carson been doing his thing in the fourth quarter so far this year. Hey, we got a shot. And this boy Scott caught the ball. My man took a nap, called his girlfriend, said, what you doing later on, baby?
Yeah.
She's going to come over.
Yo.
I'll be over at 5:30. As soon as I score the touchdown. Hangs up the phone. Oh, 3 commanders right there. All y'all shoes. Ankles broken. Did the AI on us. Ankles broken.
Man.
All right, I'm telling you. Touchdown. And he was horrible. He wasn't 100% healthy. He got 2 touches.
I know.
He took advantage of all 10 of those touches. I said, oh, my gosh. That was
definitely. So your defense is the weak point of this team, huh? Man.
Horrible. So we're gonna talk about your team. Not talk about these fools. Let's talk about your team.
Okay.
Week one, y'all escaped with the win against the Lions, which is
well. Let me kind of clarify that escape. Hey, let me clarify escape. You know what I mean? Just like I told Big Moves, man. Look, the Philadelphia Eagles was up by 17. We was dominating them boys. Pick six all over the place. You know, we got Jared Goff going 3 and out 4 straight times in a row. You know, they blitzed us in the first, a drive. But then we settled down up by 17 on them boys. Our sorry behind defensive coordinator Jonathan Gannon, he started playing safe. And we could have saw it coming. And he admitted it's one thing to do it and have the fan assume, but to go in the press conference the week before the Vikings game and say, yeah, I kind of let my foot off the gas a little bit. You know what I mean? That right there means that you are the reason why they got back in the game. The players were still the same players on the field. It's the scheme just started changing around, the lack of pressure, everything. So, yes, we escaped. But remember, we was up by 17. We was dominating them boys.
I ain't said a close game throughout. I'm about to clarify. It was definitely a 17-point game in the third quarter. It took your foot off the gas. And you let the Lions get back in the game. Y'all thought the Lions going to lay down and go to sleep. And they didn't lay down and go to sleep. They actually got up and said, enough of this. We're going to make this a ball game. And then it's a 3-point game. I'm like, what's going on here? Why is it a 3-point game? Why are we in a tough one with these Lions where we're just blowing them out and destroying them? What is going on here? So, yeah, I would definitely say y'all technically escaped, but
we escaped
after 10-1 point. Let's get to this Vikings game. Okay. So y'all did y'all thug. I y'all thug these. Let me give y'all credit. 13-point lead at halftime. Jalen Hurts got 4 incompletions in the first half. He ran for a touchdown, threw up a beautiful rocket to your
53-yard bomb to Quez Watkins.
He threw a rocket. He threw down the rope. Just got him. Just did him. And then it even gets worse in the second half because Kirk Cousins imploded. That man, all that man saw was 18 and said 18 make a play, and 18 could not save him. The play was all over him like white on rice, like flies to you know what.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, we see Kirk throw 3 red zone picks. I think all 3 in the second half, I believe. All 3 in the second half.
Yeah.
And then they lose 24-7. What was your thoughts on this Vikings game, number 1? And number 2, I'm going to ask you a question about the second half. Did your offense take the foot off the gas? Or did the Vikings make some adjustments?
Look, my thought on this game for Monday night, man, I was like, man, this is going to be like a great matchup. For week 2, our home opener, man, Justin Jefferson on the other side. Oh, my God. How are we going to stop this boy? But I keep telling people, in order to stop a great wide receiver, you have to get to that quarterback because he's the one that got to throw him the ball, right? I mean, he ain't no hand off the ball. He has to get him the ball. So we came into this game plan, and we were saying it. If Jonathan Gannon let Kirk Cousins beat him, keep going down the field without getting pressure, he needs to be fired that night. He needs to be out because we had the talent on defense to go up against anybody, one-on-one, especially man up. But we had the front to get to the quarterback. But he is sick. Like, I'm sick and tired of watching the Philadelphia Eagles trying to go 4-on-4. Put one extra guy on there and give somebody an opportunity to not get double teamed. So I think this game plan was beautiful. A lot of pressure on Kirk Cousins. Yes, we only sacked him 2 times. 3 interceptions, but man, we kept on hitting them. We kept pressure on him, and he started unraveling. And Justin Jefferson, man, Big Play Slade did a great job on Justin Jefferson. Once that first series,
he did have safety help. He did have safety help a lot of those times, though.
I mean, well, I couldn't tell because
safety help.
I don't know because 2 interceptions, like both. Like 2 of Slade's, matter of fact, both of his interception, that was in the red zone. There wasn't nobody behind. Justin Jefferson.
I remember from 20 to 20 at safety help. And then in the red
Yeah. I mean,
Imanos.
and that was the plan. And that was the plan I kept on saying. I don't care. Put your pride aside. Have somebody underneath. Have somebody on top. And go get Kirk Cousins and let every other DBs play one-on-one. And that's exactly what happened. But then by the time he started playing him one-on-one, I mean, Kirk Cousins just did not have the time. And our running game was working. Jalen Hurts was on fire. You absolutely right. The plan for the Vikings was to let Jalen Hurts beat us with his arm. And that's exactly what he did. He went out there perfect, like 15 for 15. This dude was money. When he had to run, he ran a little bit. Only had about 57 yards rushing, but still. But the damage was already done. At that time, the Vikings was shocked. They didn't know what to do. Like, oh my God, yo, this dude is throwing the ball, and we still got to stop him from running. The game was over then. The second half, that is what I'm puzzled about, confused about, and kind of mad about. 24-7 at halftime, the game ends 24-7. We had a field goal that was blocked. I'm glad that our defense stepped up and stopped the Vikings, from scoring a touchdown. But, man, not to score a point in the whole second half, 30 minutes left of football, is unacceptable. I mean, there's a lot of points that they left out there. So I don't know if the Vikings defense adjusts because Jalen Hurts didn't get sacked any more than he did in the first half. I think that the Philadelphia Eagles started playing a little safe. We took our foot off the gas again, but this time on the offensive side.
I'm actually going to give a little credit to the Vikings defense, actually. I don't think stifling y'all per se, but I think a combination of y'all not being aggressive and the fact that the Neil Hunter and what's his face? So Darius Smith actually starting to get pressure on Jalen in the second half a little bit. I think combination that kind of kept y'all shut out in the second half. But Kirk Cousins imploded. Kirk Cousins gave y'all this game. I'm going to call it what it is. All he saw was 18. He forgot any receiver existed. He forgot Adam Thielen even existed. He forgot that Dalvin Cook even existed. He's like 18. So they need to get the ball to 18. Gritty. Pick. Oh, dang, over there. And there was times where Justin Jefferson was actually open. Especially was a time where it was like a 3rd and 8 or something. They motioned Justin to the backfield, had him run a wheel route. He goes to Dalvin Cook on 3rd and 8 on a little flat. You got Justin Jefferson wide ass open on a wheel. That's a walk-in touchdown. This man takes a flat for a 4-yard gain, and they have to. I think they had to punt. They kick the field goal and miss or something. I don't know what happened, but they didn't get any points on that drive because Kirk wants to be Kirk. So I think Carson's going to do that. We'll find out. So let's get to our game now. We'll talk about our last.
Worse than that, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So, what are your keys for victory offensively for the Eagles?
Offensively, the Philadelphia Eagles have to control the clock. How do you control the clock? You run the ball. Last year, both times when we played the Commanders, I think they were the football team back then.
Yeah, true.
They were the football team back then. The Eagles ran through them like 200 yards on one game and then 160, 80 something in the second game. So the Philadelphia Eagles have success. Yeah. So we need to run the ball, right? Because that's going to be the key again. Stop the Eagles' run game and, try not to let Jalen Hurts beat us with his legs. But he's going to carve you up again. But we definitely need to run the ball, keep control of the clock, keep Carson Wentz and y'all 6-foot basketball team on the sideline, and keep y'all speedy wide receiver. Yeah, that's what a big move was saying, man. Y'all got some tall big boys over there. Y'all tight ends, all 6'6" and all these boys. Hey, keep them on the sideline. Let them watch, us go down the field. Your defense is getting tired. So we definitely got to keep control of the ball. Number 2, look, our offensive line needs to protect Jalen Hurts. I know for a fact y'all have a guy named Payne over there. That's probably the only one I'm semi like, okay, man, he might do his thing. Allen, he's still over there too. So y'all have some talent on that defensive line, but thank God that Chase Young is not there. But y'all still got some talent on the defensive line. So protect Jalen Hurts. Give him time to operate in the pocket. I don't want Jalen Hurts to run the ball. You know what I mean? But if he has to run the ball to avoid a sack, that's cool. But I want him to stay in the pocket, do exactly what he did on Monday night. Take what the defense give you. All right. I don't know what defense y'all play. If y'all playing zone, he's gonna tear y'all apart because we have too many. Yo, we have too many wide receivers. Who
was Adam
Bradbury
on Thielen?
Was Thielen in the slot?
If Bradbury was playing the slot. Oh, so that was
no. Bradbury played on the outside. I'm asking was Thielen playing the slot?
No, it was Osborne playing the slot last.
Thielen had let me see how many catches, 1 or 0. Like Thielen really was in the game at all. So I don't know what he's talking about, but yeah. So protect Carson, not protect Carson Wentz.
He don't got targeted twice too, by the way. Well, Adam Thielen did. So.
I mean, yeah, when you have Bradbury on you, like a shutdown corner like Bradbury, But hey, we'll see.
All right, look, you stop that now. Stop that.
Shut down corner, man. What are you talking about?
He's not that. Stop.
Look at his stats the past 2 games, man. I can only go off what I've seen the past 2 games. Shut down corner, lockdown corner. If Pro Bowl vote was going on today, if Pro Bowl votes, I got to go off what I'm seeing the past 2 games.
I'm saying the history I've seen from James Bradbury his whole career. He's not that.
But the same way people talking about Carson Wentz and that guy from the history I'm seeing, and he's a new man. He's a Washington Commander now. He's new. He's taking accountability for. Hey, the same way I could say I don't know what y'all talking about Bradbury. All I could go off is 2 games as a Philadelphia Eagles.
You win.
So offensive and look, we gotta win the matchup. AJ Brown, I don't know who's going to try to stop him. Devontae Smith, I don't know who's going to try to stop him. Who?
He'll probably William Jackson on AJ Brown. I'm guessing Kendall Fuller on Devontae Smith.
And Quez Watkins, Dallas Goedert. So all those guys have to show up like they did Monday night as offense-wise. Protect Jalen Hurts, run the ball, and get your playmakers involved on offense.
I ain't say it. I didn't say
Terry. Well, first of all, Terry gonna be on. Slade gonna get Terry, and I don't think that's happening. Look, okay, so who's better, Jefferson or Terry?
Oh, Justin Jefferson. Obviously.
Okay, so if he shut down OJJ, what do you think he gonna do to scary Terry?
I don't think he's gonna take him out the game like he did Justin. But I'm not gonna say Terry will have 100 yards. That's crazy talk. Number one, Terry ain't had to have a receiving game over 80 yards in his first 2 games. So we need to chill out all this Terry gonna cook this dude. I think Slade's gonna do his thing on Terry, which is completely fine. Y'all ain't worry on Dotson and Curtis Samuel. That's what I need to worry about. Because Curtis Samuel's leading the team in receptions, and he's tied for first with Terry in yards. And Jahan Dotson got 3 touchdowns in 2 weeks. I'm just saying. Terry might do his thing. Cool. I'm not banking on Terry this week. That's completely fine. Spread the wealth. That's my thing. All that, Terry will cook this dude. I'm going to win the game. I don't care who does it. I'm going to win the game. I don't care. But I'm sorry. I didn't interrupt you.
No, you good. Yeah, I was done. And I have Terry on my fantasy team, by the way. He is.
This week. I know he ain't
and I'm playing him this week because I feel like that he's going to get his yards during garbage time. You know what I mean? Garbage time yards. Yards is yards. Garbage time. Put him in, coach.
Disrespectful. So disrespectful. So disrespectful.
Oh man, but I'm done on offense, man. You asked me my 3 keys on offense, and those were my 3 keys, man.
Yeah, okay. So my keys on offense. Number 1, run game don't exist no more. Antonio Gibson has not been running the ball well these first 2 weeks. He's been more suited as a weapon, catching the ball in the backfield, things of that nature. Run game, bye-bye. I don't even want to run the ball. I don't. Carson can throw it 65 times this week, and I'll be completely fine. Number 1. Number 2, spread the wealth. Spread the wealth to these guys. Don't do what Kirk Cousins did and say, I got to give it to 18 on my dime. You got other guys. Throw the ball to the open guy. Don't try to be locked into one receiver. You do that, that's when things go left. And number 3, and this is most important, please protect Carson, for goodness sake. Please protect him. And that's all Scott Turner, too. If you know you got Jordan Davis, Fletcher Cox, and Javon Hargrave on the interior, if you got Josh Sweat and Hassan Reddick on the outside, do you not call 7-step drops, bro? Can you not do that? Can you not call these long development play action fakes where we know we don't have a run game? Our run game don't exist. So that no one's going to bite for that stupid fake you want to do. And they're going to just go get Carson.
We coming.
Stop calling these dumb play action plays. They're not going to work. Unless the first drive of the darn game. And call the quick game. Slants, screens. Call the quick stuff to where you can get the ball in his hands up. Playmaker, go do it. Slant.
But that's not Carson Wentz's game, though. See, I think that he's going off what Carson Wentz is.
Well, he can do it, though. It's not like he can't do it. Didn't he last week?
See, the thing is this, right? I mean, when the coaches put a game plan together, they try to bring their quarterback in and say, hey, what plays do you like? And if I know Carson Wentz, he wants the home run plays. He don't want no quick wide receiver screens and no quick slants. He did not do that in Philly. He did a lot of RPO because he was healthy back then. But right now, I do feel like the best game for Carson Wentz is a running game. If you don't have a running game,
I got brought the window. If you don't have one of those,
well, y'all got to find one, man. At least try. Hey, look, y'all gonna have to at least try to keep it
front. On that front, y'all got.
I mean, what you mean? Hey, we got cooked by Swift and Williams of the first game. Yo, they ran for 192 yards on us the first game.
That Detroit offensive line is different, bro. Y'all know the line. Y'all know the line got.
But then the Vikings, Cook got shut down. So I mean, it's a mixed bag, man. That's why I told people do not go off of week 1 because week 2 is gonna come up and bite you in your rear end. Because everybody was like, oh my God, the Vikings beat the Packers. They're a good team. Or oh my God, this. I'm telling you right now, week 1 is fool's gold. Like you are coming in there. You don't know that team offense. They're different players. They're different coaches. Do not go off of week 1. And that's what got a lot of people, a lot of teams that lost in week 2 was because it was, oh my God, look at how they played in week 1. Oh man, we can eat off of them. And surprised they could not and they couldn't adjust. So Carson Wentz need a running game, man. He need a running game or he need a good big body tight end in the middle to, because once he start looking left and right, he knows to come back to that middle and throw it to Logan Thomas.
Yeah, and I was about to say, my X factor is going to be Logan Thomas anyway, so I'm glad you kind of get a segue to that. But those are my 3 keys offensively. Like, I'm sorry. You can try to run early. That's fine if you want to, but once you see it's not working, it's not working. We don't have time to be sitting there and trying to make something that doesn't work. We got to score points because y'all have an offense that can drop 30 on anybody at any time. And you guys got 2 receivers who's going to probably go over 1,000 yards, and AJ and Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
You have a tight end who's this dog in Dallas Goedert. He's a MFing problem. If you guys have a running game of your own, y'all run for 170 yards, y'all can blink. We don't have time to mess around with y'all. We got to score points. So,
but in order to keep us on the sideline, y'all need to run the ball.
Well, what running back?
Figure it out. Figure it out, coach.
To run through. That is my problem with Gibson right now. This man is running through brick walls instead of finding the holes in the actual defensive line to run for. This man's vision is horrible. It's been biting us in the tail these first 2 weeks. His vision is horrible. We can try to run the ball. You want to try Jonathan Williams or J.D. McKissick, knock yourself out. But me, if once it stops, once you know it's not working, spread them boys out and try to get creative. Reverses. The whole jet sweeps and all that. You have to get creative with your run game, maybe, but the standard I formation, try to run it down their throat. That's not working on the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't see that happening at all. All right, so what are your keys defensively for your Philadelphia Eagles to win?
Pressure on Carson Wentz, man. Yo, I'm telling you right now, he's going to fumble twice, and he's going to throw 2 picks. Carson Wentz is going to throw 2 picks. I don't know if it's going to be his fault or not. Maybe the ball is going to come too hot, and then the receiver wasn't ready. You know what I mean? Like hit it in the air. You know what I mean? So he's going to throw 2 picks. He's going to get sacked 3 times, 2 fumbles because he holds on to the ball. So with us knowing that, you need to get pressure on Carson Wentz. Even if you don't get there within 5 seconds, guess what? Carson Wentz will wait for you. He'll wait for you because he's going to try to look for the big, where they at? Where they at? Boom, sack, the big play. So we don't even have to kind of blitz Carson Wentz. We just need to collapse the pocket, get close enough, just start swiping, and then the ball is going to be on the ground. So get pressure on Carson Wentz. Definitely limit y'all guys' big play. Yes, I agree with you, but I still think that they're going to try to use Terry McLaurin differently during this game. I really feel like it because he's your big money wide receiver. Y'all didn't pay him to be, third on the team, especially not to Curtis Samuels. No, that's your big body wide receiver. That's your number 1 wide receiver. He's used to, to being, the focal point, but he still get his every year, 1,000 yards every year since he's been in the league. So he's going to get his now. Hey, don't be fooled. So I still think that he's going to get his, but maybe your other guys probably not going to get theirs. But I think Terry is going to get his, and y'all tight end. Look, Logan Thomas, big body. I think he's going to get his too. So we need to limit the big plays. If we got to let one person, eat, we can't let your whole, wide receiver core eat. So we got to limit the big plays. And my last thing on defense is guess what? Disguise your play. Disguise your packages, your blick packages, your schemes. You had to disguise them. Like Carson Wentz is not going to be able to read that. He never seen, even I don't know what a Jonathan Gannon is throwing out there because he's so unpredictable. And that's what I want him to do. Disguise like he did this past Monday night. Hey, send the whole house. We was playing cover 0. Oh my God, man. I almost had a heart attack. I've seen cover 0 like at least 5-6 plays when Jonathan Gannon was cover 0. I'm like, what is this? So that was a shocker. So I definitely think disguise your defensive scheme, confuse Carson Wentz, get to him. Hey, swat his hand down, and he gonna put the ball on the ground. I've seen it against the Detroit Lions. I've seen how the pressure was getting to him. Any other quarterback with the mindset of, man, I gotta get out of here, would at least they probably just throw the ball away, but not get sacks. This dude was getting sacks after sack after sack, 6 times to get sacked, and Hutchinson got you 3 of those times. So, yeah.
But also, that was Charles Leonard just getting his lunch money took too. I mean, it wasn't all just on Carson holding the ball. I gotta give a little bit of culpability to Charles Leonard Jr. for this getting whooped constantly on the rookie. The rookie was whooping him all game long. Even the second half, he was whooping him. He just got lucky that Carson got the ball off. Now she would start to realize, hey, 97 is a problem. Let me get this ball in my hand. So once I start doing that, Leonard wasn't getting whooped as much.
See, but Slade don't jump routes. So answering that question right there, Slade do not jump routes. That's why he don't have as much interceptions because he's a very, very man-up, solid corner. He doesn't jump routes. He only he run the routes better than a wide receiver because he's been around the league a lot, but he doesn't jump routes. He doesn't get cooked. Go check his numbers. That's not Slay's game. Slay is a man up. Diggs is a underneath type of guy, and he jump routes because you always have somebody back there on him. But sometimes the Eagles' best chance is to man up on these wide receivers, and that's when they had a lot of success, when they was manning up and sending pressure after the quarterback. But that is Darius Slay's strength, is manning up, not jumping routes.
True. So those are your keys defensively. Mine is, hey, don't let them score 35. I would appreciate that, number one.
Wait, don't let y'all score 35 or us?
No, I'm saying don't allow y'all to score 35. Number one. Number two, this is a tall order, but contain Jalen Hurts in the pocket, please. Just keep him in the pocket. If you can. If you light you up in the pocket, hey, tip your cap, move on with your life. But keep him in the pocket. And number three, and this is so critical, because if we don't do this, y'all gonna score 35. Contain Miles Sanders. God, oh my God.
Run, booby, run.
Miles got to chill. I'm gonna need Miles to have 15 carries for 50 yards. I don't even have Miles Sanders having 13 carries for 110 and a touchdown. I'm like, oh my gosh. Here we go again. So, yeah, contain Miles Sanders, keep Jalen in the pocket. And we ain't going to do nothing to wide receivers, so I'm not even going to talk about containing A.J. Brown. That's not happening. So, not wasting my time with that. Contain Devonta Smith. That's not happening. Wasting my time with that. Contain Dallas Goedert. That's not happening. We don't cover tight ends well. That's just a waste of time. That's a waste of our time and your time, JC. Contain in the pocket, be in the pocket, cool, and contain Miles Sanders. That's all I ask. I'm not asking y'all to strap up these boys because y'all can't do it. I know y'all can't do it. I know it. I'm not crazy. I wasn't born yesterday. It ain't gonna happen. So
I do have Miles rushing for 115, 2 TDs, and 30-yard receiving. So it's gonna be a Miles Sanders show. No. No, because I don't think, because like I told Big Smooth, man, I'm like, I don't think it's gonna be a Jalen Hurts game through the air. I think that it's a divisional game, and Jalen Hurts, yes, he's gonna probably throw for about 200 yards, like 225, but I definitely see this a Miles Sanders game on the ground, especially, y'all have problems in stopping the run. I believe y'all 28th in stopping the run, and we're number 2 in running and rushing offense. So to me, that's an obvious game plan for me. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm putting a game plan together. I'm running Miles. I'm running Gainwell. I'm running Boston Scott. And then I'm throwing, I'm having Jalen Hurts throw no more than 25 times in this game. He might go 17 for 25, 225, and I'm good with that. That's a solid day for him. 17 for 25, 225, one throwing touchdown, one rushing, and my Sanders getting. So I see us scoring. My score is about a 28.
Okay, 28. Okay. So we're gonna get to one more thing as I do every stream for previews. What are your defensive and offensive X factors for your Eagles? I'll give one for Washington. We're going to go ahead and give a score prediction, and we wrap the thing on up.
All right. Hassan Reddick, right? Hassan Reddick has not been living up to Hassan Reddick as of yet the past couple games. His birthday was yesterday. I tweeted out to Hassan. I was like, happy birthday, bro. I can't wait for you to get your birthday present on Sunday when you get your 2 sacks on Carson Wentz. So Hassan Reddick to me is the X factor on this in this game because he's fast around the corner, man. I'm telling you, he's close. Even Nick Sirianni said it today. I tweeted this out yesterday, but today Nick Sirianni was like, yo, he is close. And we are ramping them up a little bit. I'm like, oh, wait, did y'all read my tweet? You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, Hassan Reddick is about to ruin this game for the Washington Commanders. On offense, well, I mean, the X factor, well, I can say the obvious one, Miles Sanders. But I'm going to say this. Dallas Goedert, man. Dallas Goedert, I see this is his first 100-yard, receiving. He's going to be the guy.
This season,
last game was Devontae Smith. The game before that was A.J. Brown. And I think this is a Dallas Goedert, Miles Sanders type of game. You know what I mean? Work the middle, over the linebackers. So Dallas Goedert on offense for me and Hassan Reddick on defense. And you want my score or later? Okay, all right, yeah. So those are my X factors.
So I got a tweet. Speaking of tweets, I think I got one from John Kime about my X factor for our defense. That's our defense. John Kime tweeted Jeff Z. I'm not going to pronounce his last names. I'm not butchering his last names. On Montez Sweat. His play has been outstanding. I don't agree with that, but that's fine. He doesn't have the numbers yet. Once he breaks through, I see a landslide. He works very hard. He's a student of the game. He's studying. He's always been that way. Once it clicks, he'll start rolling. Don't agree with that, but okay. Let's just say he's correct. Montez Sweat is my X factor defensively because I need him to get to Jalen Hurts, okay? He needs to get to Jalen Hurts. He's the only edge rusher that can actually athletically compete with a guy like Jalen Hurts with speed-wise. Mm-hmm. That's the guy I'm looking for to get to Jalen Hurts and kind of fluster him a little bit.
Which side he play on?
He plays on the left side. Jordan Mailata. Yep.
Oh, that's going to be a nice matchup.
That's going to be fun. It's going to definitely be a fun one. And then offensively for me, Curtis Samuel. He's been incredible this year. 15 catches in 2 weeks. I know everyone loves Terry. To get Terry the ball. Get Terry the ball. Can we get this boy some credit? The man got 15 catches in 2 weeks and 2 touchdowns. Give that boy some credit. Cry out loud, right? I think the underneath stuff with Curtis will allow them to open up things down the field eventually.
I agree.
They have to use the short passing game as an extension of the run game. If the run game is not working, especially the run game is like, okay, we getting 2 yards pop. Bro, this ain't working. Let's throw screens. Let's throw quick outs. Let's get the ball out of Carson's hands. Just turn the short passing game as an extension of the run game. So they do that. Curtis Samuel's the main guy for that. He makes guys missing space. The first guy don't get him down. He's going to jet sweeps. They put the boy in the backfield. They do everything with that man. They just do everything. So you are the Swiss Army knife. You do 100 things. We're gonna have fun with you. You're gonna get like 15 touches, and you're gonna do your thug thing. So that's what Curtis Samuel's gonna do this Sunday. He's gonna have a really solid game. And I think he's going to be the engine. I think I talked about this in my video yesterday. He is the engine of this Commanders offense. He's the one that gets everything started, and he's the one that really gets things rolling. And that's when Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, and Logan Thomas, or Antonio Gibson, and all these other guys get to eat. But he is the engine. He's the guy, especially early in the game, someone to keep your eye on. Definitely is Curtis Samuel.
Yeah, I know all about him, man. You know what I mean? I'm a Big Ten guy. I saw him play with Zeke, at Ohio State. And then I saw him play at Carolina. And I believe that's why Ron Rivera brought him over there to the Commanders, because he saw him at Carolina when he was a coach over there. So, that's going to be, to me, a Swiss Army knife type of player is the hardest player to game plan for, because he could be used in the backfield, just sweep, wide receiver screen, trick plays. Matter of fact, then they do a trick play last week. Carson Wentz threw it back. Somebody threw it back. What was that?
Yeah. They threw it to Curtis Samuel. Wentz threw it back on a flea flicker. He missed Cam Sims.
Yeah. So see, that's the type of plays that you could do with a guy like him. You never know where he's going to get lined up. He could be a lineup in the slot, anywhere. So he is a big player on your team. I'm just trying to see him being like that. He's not as big as Debo. Like, he's a Debo Samuel. So he, like he's coming off injury from last year, right? He missed
Yeah.
last year. Yeah. So I mean, he's man, he's not a big dude. You know what I mean? So I don't.
He ain't number 5'11", 200 pounds. He ain't no big dude. That's facts.
But we'll see though, man. But I agree with your point. I do agree. And Montez Sweat, man, he's gonna have his handful. He's gonna have his handful. But Mariota had a lot of practice with Hayden Hutchinson. Mariota had a lot of practice with Hayden Hutchinson. And what happened was that you keep saying that he might go after Hurts, but Hurts, don't make this be a Hurts running game, because that's the worst thing scenario. So if I'm y'all, I want Hurts to run up the middle, not outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so y'all need to.
I'm saying what I want Montez to do is to keep him confined in the pocket and make him either win through the pocket as a thrower or run down the middle with Payne and Allen are in the middle. But also, I think he's the one guy that actually can get to Hurts. I don't believe Deron Payne can consistently get to Jalen Hurts. I think maybe Jonathan Allen could if he just beats the guard off the snap. But it'll be me off the snap, then I don't think he's going to consistently get the Hurts either. Only guy has enough athleticism and speed to actually sack this man is Montez Sweat. We saw it last year. We played you guys in Philadelphia. His first drive back from at his brother's passing, and God rest his brother. So the first thing he did was sack Jalen Hurts. The first thing he did, sack fumble. Boom. Got him immediately. So he's the only guy who can get to this man and actually sack him. So he's a huge factor in this game. He's super important. There's got to be Ted's game. It's got to be Ted's breakout game. Has to be. If we want any chance to win this game at all. What is your score prediction, JC? What do you have, man?
All right, look, I'm not gonna be disrespectful to y'all and say, hey, we're gonna blow y'all out, because this is a divisional game. I don't see any divisional game being a blowout. All right. I see this game 28 Philly to 17. 28 to 17 is what I see this game. And I think because of our running game, that you're not going to have enough time, enough possessions to put up enough points to keep up with the Philadelphia Eagles. So because we're going to have the ball probably a 2-to-1 ratio, because we could run the ball. So 28-17 Eagles. I mean, that's a close game. Yo, that's a close game to me.
Late, y'all up by 20, y'all 4. Put away late, win by 11. Okay, all right, that's not too bad.
Okay. See the dub. Hey, is that a Commander fan? Right?
Yeah, Dubs fan.
See, he got 20 Washington.
It don't score 20 points. All right, so I've been the only way we're gonna win this game is through a shootout, and that's what I have. A shootout. Old-fashioned Wild West shootout.
What?
Commanders win 38-35.
All right, man. I know you smoking, man. Stop it.
It's gonna be a shootout.
So Commanders is winning 38-35.
38-35. Hey, I think.
But you just told me, hey, y'all can't run the ball.
We can throw the ball, and I think we can throw it on y'all.
So
only because, though, I do think it's gonna be a time in the game. Y'all up 2 possessions. I believe that. And like your boy said, he took his foot off the gas. I think he's going to look at Carson. Carson might not be struggling, but he ain't having the best game in the world. You already got this game in the bag. Oh, you do? He got 35. He's had 21. What's going on? Took foot off the gas. And if you know, now you're in an old-fashioned, good old shootout, and you're sitting there like, what? If now you're going back and forth, scoring touchdowns, and it's going who gets the ball last. I really believe that. I truly believe that. Now you guys like running the ball.
Yes.
I do think we can contain Miles Sanders for a bit to force y'all to throw. And then y'all going to just like with AJ Brown and Devontae Smith and say, oh my gosh, here you go, this crap again. Now they got freaking 14 points in the first quarter. Now it turns to an old-fashioned shootout. I just think that early in this game, there's going to be so much intensity that these guys are going to play better when they have played as of lately because they want this for Carson. They want to put all of this on the field for Carson. So what's going to happen is
and vice versa.
They're going to play over what they have done early in the season. Next thing you know, you're like, dang, I can't run the ball. Okay. AJ, get him. Get him, AJ. Dallas. Devontae, go get him. Make you know it's an old-fashioned shootout. I really think we're going to just mitigate the run early. Nick Sirianni going to say, enough of this crap. Jalen, go win with your arm, bro.
So Carson Wentz is going to score 5 touchdowns. That's what you're telling me.
Yes.
5 touchdowns.
Yes.
Have y'all put up 38 points yet this year?
We've put up 28 and 27. But we have never.
And y'all were behind in a couple of those games, but y'all could not put up. So wait, y'all behind 22-0, and y'all can't put up 38 and throwing. And now, and you expect to put up 38?
The only reason I say that is because we have never played 60 minutes well on offense all season. We scored 28 and played 20 minutes of good offense versus Jacksonville. We didn't play a half a good offense. That first 2 drives, boom, boom, we were playing horrible offensively till 8 minutes in the fourth quarter when Terry caught the bomb, and then we got the 1 drive with Jahan. So we played 20 minutes of good offense and scored 28 points. The next week, we only played half a good football offensively because the first half was a dud. They didn't do nothing. So if we play 60 minutes of good football, why can't we score 35? Why can't we?
Well, because the opponent that y'all going against is better than both of those opponents that y'all played the previous 2 games. Like straight up, right? No, are they not better than? Ain't the Eagles better than? Okay,
I'm not saying that.
So with that being said, you talking about y'all can't run the ball. So now you telling me if y'all have, man, y'all down what? Like double digits, right? Man, y'all down by a double digits. And y'all become one dimension. Don't you think that benefits the Philadelphia Eagles and big play slate? Now they know that y'all got to throw. Carson Wentz is dropping back, holding the ball, trying to find somebody to throw. There's no way.
It can. But also, this is probably the best offense y'all faced. I think we're better than Minnesota offensively. I think we're better than Detroit offensively when we're actually on clicking and not having Scott Turner call long development plays with Aiden Hudson on our back. I think we're a better offense than Minnesota. Now, maybe Detroit might be a stretch because they scored like 71 points in 2 weeks. But I think we're a better offense than Minnesota. I really believe that.
And you have better weapons than Minnesota on offense all across the board on offense. But I do agree with that.
Dalvin Cook's better than Gibson, but
all across the board, yeah.
But outside of that, I think we're better offensively than Minnesota. So, and we're not going to key in on one guy like Kirk did on Monday. We're not going to just throw it to 17. We're not going to say, all right, Terry, go win the game for us. We have other guys. Jahan, Curtis, we talked about Logan. We talked about Logan Thomas very briefly. Also, Gibson out the backfield catching the ball. J.D. McKissick, a guy that I think is going to feast. Because y'all going to cover these wide receivers well for most of the game. I'm not going to say y'all going to shut them down because I think it's hard to shut down 3 wide receivers in one game. Like that's hard to do. Hard any defense to do, unless you're the 2000 Ravens or something. But if you ain't 2000 Ravens, it's hard to do. So I think y'all gonna cover them well though. So that allows J.D. McKissick out the backfield, Gibson out the backfield. Kaiser White's a really good coverage linebacker, but that's one linebacker. Can't cover both of them. So those 10, 15-yard arrow routes here and there, those screens, things of that nature. You're moving the football. And these guys, when they get in the red zone, say what you want, with the inconsistencies, they get in the end zone. Whenever they get in the 20, they score. So I expect to see it more. They've been doing it the first 2 weeks. Get in the red zone, they score. So I expect that. I expect a bunch of points from both sides. Both teams have explosive offense, and sometimes defense can't only do but so much. I honestly believe that. eventually these offenses going to take over this game. Both of them. Because y'all got a great offense. I give y'all credit. I got a damn good offense over there. Too many weapons.
Man, I just don't see that 38, man. Like, man, I thought I was, stretching the 28. Man, 38 points on the Philadelphia Eagles?
30. Okay, 31-30. I was hyping. Okay, 31-30. I think a 31-30 game. Y'all, we're going to both score 30 points. I really believe that. It's going to be an old-fashioned shooting.
And you see y'all winning.
I think we'll get lucky. It's not going to be us being good. It's going to be us getting lucky. And I'm just being biased, honestly. Y'all probably will win this game, but I got to be biased. Can I not be biased?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
I'm always unbiased. I can't be biased for it.
But look, hey, this is the.
I honestly believe you guys will probably win the game. You saw my game picks on my community tab. So let's not do this. Let's not do this, JC. You saw me pick y'all on my community tabs. Let's not do this.
Oh man, yeah. Hey, this is the third revenge game for the Philadelphia Eagles. Right? Week 1 was their running back coach Deuce Staley. Week 2 was Jalen Reagor. Week 3 is Carson Wentz. Week 4 is Doug Peterson. Week 5 is Zach Ertz. And week 6 is the Dallas Cowboys. Look, all we playing is people that we got rid of that are mad at us, and we are on a mission. If you want to be the last team standing at the end of the year, you have to win these close, ugly games, but you have to dominate. You have to say, we are the better team. Let's go out there and prove it. The Philadelphia Eagles offensive line, they are the more dominant team. They're about to bully y'all defensive line. And we know for a fact that Mariota, Jason Kelsey, Lane Johnson, they're going to be leading the way for Miles Sanders. So good luck on y'all defense. I don't see it being a 31 game. I do see y'all putting up most is 21, maybe 24, but definitely not past 25. I'm sorry. Eagles winning this game 28, like I said, 28-17. What's up, King? What's up, man? So
we'll see. We'll see. All right, and the last question I got for you to get out of here. Are you going to be at FedEx Field Sunday?
Man, look, I will be at FedEx Field, man. I will try to be there at 10:30 in the morning. I got to make my rounds and kick with my Eagle fans, and then try to find y'all a couple commanders, content creators that I, been collabing with and stuff like that. Take a couple pictures so I could be ready to post the losers' faces after we win. So I'm definitely going to be there 10:30 Sunday morning.
At 10 a.m. with my dad talking my...
And text me where you going to be at.
Everyone last night, I had Cool Cat on last night. Well, Cool Cat on his channel.
Yeah.
I told Cool Cat I'm going to be at 10 in the morning with the Ball Casamigos talking my... Okay? So y'all catch me. Say hello. And if you want a shot. But yeah, we'll have a good old time. We're cutting up early in the morning.
Yeah.
And we'll watch this game. We'll see what happens.
Hey, do you think it's going to be more Eagle fans in the stadium than Commanders?
More Commanders fans. Now, I think y'all away bench is going to be full of Eagle fans. Y'all going to buy that whole away section out. I've already heard it. I've already heard Brunson say they got 1,000 Eagle fans coming from Philly.
Oh, and they got more than that.
His homies from Loudoun County.
Yeah.
I got Eagle fans that I hang out with, so they're going to bring their homies. I'm like, oh my gosh. Y'all get on my nerves. That whole away bench is going to be green. All of it. Green.
Yes, sir.
A bunch of green everywhere. Like,
yes, sir. Look at that green right there. That's beautiful green, man. Look at this green. That's beautiful, man.
No boy. JC, I got love for you, bro. But that green will make me puke.
We are vendors.
Oh my God. Now, I will say this one more time for Cool Cat. That got on my daggone nerve. I'm not one of those fans that agree with that goofy stuff they did the day they named that name. All that goofy they did that day was just goofy and stupid. And I don't agree with none of it. I'm not cool with it. I don't condone it. I think it's really dumb. Hey, to each his own.
Yeah.
I saw the name. I said, cool, whatever. I went by my day. I did my live stream. Went by my day and say, I ain't do no freaking theme songs. Y'all, the Washington freaking Commanders. Who gives a heck? What games? I don't care.
Man.
I didn't care the Washington idiots. I didn't care what games were, football games, and we wouldn't care. I didn't care. But,
man, them boys was there in their pajamas. They was there in their pajamas, their big old chain, man, in front of the world, man. Because everybody was waiting for the name reveal, man. Even I was at work saying, when is this gonna come out? And then I saw it on Twitter. I'm like, what are these fools doing in pajamas? Yo, they're looking all cold back there. Commanders, I like it.
So I said, oh my gosh.
I'm surprised that farmers didn't get a lawsuit out of you.
I said, bro. I ain't do this mess. I know y'all ain't do this mess, bro. I don't care why. Are you serious? Turn this, bro. Up to the day off work, I said I'm going to sleep. I'm not watching no more coverage of this team for a day. Y'all just stupid. I just did anything.
Oh man, it was
good,
fun,
bro. We need to beat them on the line to win this game. I feel you. I feel the trenches is always.
Yeah.
And yep, we coming. Okay. We coming. Stadium too, bro. Don't worry. You're gonna see a bunch of us now.
We coming.
It's gonna be a live vlog, so I am vlogging as a disclaimer. So if you see me, be prepared to be on camera because I'm not turning the camera off for nobody. When I see JC, don't be hiding. Oh, what's up, y'all?
I never hide, bro. Never hide. Yo, I'll be there front and center talking my, I'm
gonna say, I'm like this. What's up, JC?
I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
Sunday, man. It's real fun one, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, less than 48 hours. What 40 hours or something? Like under 40 hours, man.
Yeah, man. Get to see my man in person, man. I can't wait.
Yes, sir.
You got my number. Text you get to the stadium, man. We'll link up, man.
I will.
For the game. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Best of luck to you. Let the best man win.
You too, bro.
Y'all win. I'm gonna shut my mouth till week 10. Give y'all credit and move on.
3-0. We
3-0. Y'all lose. I don't want to hear nothing from y'all until I don't hear a word. I don't hear a peep. Not a syllable.
No, we still gotta talk. Hey, we still gotta talk. Hey, we about to voice how mad we are, but we are not gonna hide.
Don't badmouth us. That's all I ask. Don't badmouth us. That's all. We win. Don't badmouth us. That's all I ask. That's all I ask.
Ain't no promises.
Oh, you hilarious. That's fine. I respect it. That's fine. That's a true rival saying what they need to say out their mouth. I can't get mad.
Yes,
but
sir.
Man, like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Also subscribe to JC, man. You rolled the 3K, right? Or you already hit 3K?
Yeah. I already hit 3K, man. Thank you to everybody that subscribed. Yes, sir.
Roll the 4K for bro. So smash the subscribe button. Destroy the subscribe button for him, please. Hit it so hard it don't explode and it does not return. And it just keeps spamming subscriptions. Also, share his videos with their friends and family over JC Sports Talk, family over there, JC Sports Talk. And subscribe to me if you're new to my channel. I very appreciate all of the support. Even the Eagle fans, y'all show support. Y'all talk y'all trash and comments. Yes, sir. So I appreciate that anyway. No hatred until we play off Sunday. After that, be no more hatred given. And yeah, that's it, man. Like, subscribe. I'll put God first. Stay safe with this COVID and this monkeypox, man. And it's getting a little chilly outside, so don't think outside's cool. Stay in the house. And we'll catch you Sunday.
Go Birds.
I'm not saying we are the Commanders. Go Comrade.
Oh my God. Take command. Hashtag.
Until next time, y'all be easy, man. Peace.